This is my part 2 review on Nifty Knitting. The Sims 4 released it today, so I am really excited to dive in and see what they have to offer. So I'm going to go ahead and filter out everything to just the Nifty Knitting pack. And my computer's going a little slow. It's lagging just a tad bit. Okay, here we go. So first thing I want to do is look at the styled room. This gives me so much inspiration, especially when it's a new pack that I had just purchased. So I'm going to go ahead and leave that over here, and then we're going to dive into what the game or the new expansion pack has to offer. So we do get rocking chairs. Now with rocking chairs, I know that it was one of my favorite features in the Supernatural Sims 3 pack, so it's really refreshing to see that they are coming back. I am also going to put chairs and a love seat over here just so that we can explore it. So when it comes to the rocking chairs, let's actually make this brighter. We have a rocking chair that has no handles to it, so I love that this gives you an option for that. We have another rocking chair that has a cushion, a seat cushion to it. So I'm a huge fan of all of the different varieties that you can go with. Judging based off the color scheme, I think this will look really good with any tiny living stuff or even the movie hangout stuff. Okay, next, this is going to be the same thing, but as you notice, there is going to be handles to it as opposed to this one. So I'm really enjoying that. Next is going to be the one with handles, and it has the different seat cushions. So this is just a really nice addition. You can put this in a nursery. I'm having so many different ideas already. So with this is a chair. The cool thing about this pack is you can keep it very simple like this, or you can have nice little funky designs on it. Now, I know that this reminds me very much of the movie Hangout stuff because you can achieve the same kind of thing, and I really enjoy that. The other cool thing is they finally have color coordinated matching sets of furniture, which I actually really like. So this is what we have for the chairs. Now we're going to get into the table. So this is a hallway table, and we're just going to put these all along, and we're going to put some shelves up here just to see how it looks. Cool. And we have a pegboard, and we have another, and we are going to delete these guys. Perfect. So this is a good starting point. Now, when it comes to what we have, this is very bright, I guess. That's the best way to describe it. But when we look at the different colors, we actually find that this is changing as well. So this is going to bring some type of lightness to the pack itself. And what I mean by that is you can have different designs, so it doesn't have to be so monotone. And I'm really stoked about it. Now, we do find that every time we change these, the yarn inside of this X does not change. So that's okay. I mean, it still gives you this nice little yarn keeper, or the keeper of the yarn. That's what I'm trying to say. It gives you a nice little storage pack. So with this one, this is going to be another storage unit for all of your crafts. Now, I don't know if this is going to allow you to keep stuff inside, kind of like the flower arrangement table, but we will find out. Okay, next is going to be this. This is super nice. We're going to see if it could actually hold like a yarn in here and whatnot. But I love how the embroidered little art changes with each color. So you can have a fox, you can have almost like a little flower, like a nice little spring embroidered piece of art. The shelves, same thing. You can have, for example, all red shelves, or you can have it be kind of wood at the end and then a nice little color inside. I actually do like that a lot. It gives a bit more depth into it. So these are really nice. Then you have a pegboard. I have not seen a pegboard, so that's super exciting. You can actually make a nice little room for all of your art and craft designs. And it does come with different patterns at the back. Now for this one, the beginner's yarn basket. So this is actually required on your Sims to have when they are knitting. And I will show how that works out after. So we're going to just put a couple of these up so that we can see how they look. And this is really cool. I'm just a huge fan of this. This is definitely up my alley. And lastly, this one. So I wanted to see if this fits in here, and it does. So this is definitely going to give you some nice little storage space so that you can really clutter it up if you choose to. So I will start with the wall. We have little flower hangers, I guess you can say, that change different colors. So it looks like this is all going to be knitted, and the flowers are just going to rest there as well. This is going to give you a nice little piece of artwork. I absolutely adore this. You can have a sea themed room. You can also have just a nice little llama set. This is awesome, and it does say something, but I can't read I can't read that or pronounce it, but that's okay. My assumption would be like welcome home or something, I don't know, something like that. We have another pegboard. This is going to be full of a whole bunch of different things for crafting. This actually is so cool. It has like a hot glue gun, and it has just a nice little array of different paint that you can do. So this is actually going to be a lot of fun trying to make this into like an arts and crafts room. Now, as I mentioned before, you need to have one of these in your inventory in order for your Sims to start knitting. My grandma actually made a lot of these little stuffed crocheted animals, and this pack is really near and dear to me. My mom does the same thing. So this is nice. It gives you all these different balls of yarn colors. So that's super cool. And the ball of yarn actually does change into a solid color as well. Now with this rolling rock, you can have this next to a rocking chair and whatnot. So that brings a nice little depth of, dimension to the game itself. This is actually something that I am familiar with. My mom started to make these, and I love that you can have one that's almost finished and one that's pretty close to starting a scarf and whatnot. This is going to be the almanac. So when I was younger, again, my mom, she had all these different books on patterns and how to crochet this and how to crochet that. So that's actually really cool. So this is pretty much what you have in terms of stuff. Now, when it comes to flooring, we don't have any new flooring, and we also don't have any new wallpaper. So that's just something to keep in mind. We do have a door, and let me actually put this door, or you know what? There's a door in this room. So we'll just look at it real quick, and then we'll explore this room. This is so cool. This is going to have little crocheted or knitted flowers, so it brings such a nice little treat to your crafting room as well. I'm super excited about that. They do not have windows, and they do not have wall sculptures. They don't have gates, fences, or stairs. So this is really just going to be a nice stuff pack. Now we're going to explore this room. I actually do like seeing what pre-made rooms they do have. So you do have some shelves, you have a rocking chair, and you have these yarn starters, I guess you can say. They do have stuff, I want to say, from the base game as well, so that's actually really cool. And you have this pegboard. So let's go ahead and see what they can do in live mode. I am going to bring Brody, I think is his name, yes. So I'm going to add this to Brody's inventory just so that he can start knitting. And with Olivia, we are going to add this to her inventory so she can start knitting. We will have Tyler start playing on the rocking chair, and we will just have his sister make a mess right here. Okay, so now that I've given them all of what they need to do, let's see how it's going to play out. And this will conclude our video once we see them interacting with the items themselves. Again, this is so cool. I am a huge fan of this new set. Oh, actually we have to start knitting a beanie. Okay, cool. And we'll bring it over here, and he's going to knit a beanie as well. She's losing some responsibility, but it's okay. And here comes Tyler. He is slowly but surely coming in, and they are going to start knitting. My goodness, this is so cool. I actually like packs that bring another dimension to the game itself as well. I mean, oh, this is so much fun. I just think that The Sims did an absolutely amazing job at making sure they heard, you know, what we wanted, and they did an excellent job at providing that with a new pack. So I want to see, and I have been very interested in seeing if you can hold your toddler and actually rock with them. So let's see if that's the case. It's one of those things where, come on, we want you to do something and you're not doing it. Oh gosh, making toddlers eat is just another thing. So I don't think he can actually rock with him, unfortunately. Let's see if we can make that happen. Oh, maybe. Okay, so he can have the toddler rock, but he cannot rock with the toddler, which is okay. I think this pack is awesome. I will say the cons and the pros. So cons, for sure, you don't get any wallpaper or any flooring, so that was a little disappointing. Also, I thought we were going to be able to see a bit more with toddler and parent interaction, especially being able to rock your toddler to sleep maybe. That would have been pretty cool. For pros, this pack holds something really near and dear to my heart. I come from a line, again, of seamstress and crocheters and knitters, so I absolutely love this pack. I love the hairstyles. I love how cozy it is. So if you decide to get this pack, just know that it will be a great addition to your game for actual items such as these, because I haven't gotten rid of these yet. If you are like a crafter, then I think this will be awesome gameplay for you. But if you like more of the building aspect, these are great additions. Just know that you won't get wallpapers, windows, one door you will, and you won't get any flooring. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review video. If you would like me to do the others and share my own thoughts, even though they've been around for a while, I will be more than happy to do so. Thank you so much for watching. Really enjoyed making this video. It is my first one. So if you have any comments or suggestions below, please put that down, and I will see you in my next video. I hope you have a wonderful day wherever you are in this world.